Hi Garrett, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps here to do your hitting video, your analysis on it. We're going to look at your setup, your swing plane, your position at contact, your lower half, and your finish. Okay? Leave that right there. Let's get you in a position to hit. Okay, so from a setup standpoint, okay, we like your setup. Feet are parallel. Good wide base, kind of start preloaded, which is good. Hands are high enough that you can create a downhill angle to your swing plane, so that's good. So good. Okay, so let's see what you do here in your stride. So the first thing I notice when you stride, Garrett, is you open up your front foot. Okay, that foot should be, instead of being this way, should be this way. Okay, you want to stay square to home plate as long as you can. Okay, so when you stride, you want to stride to a closed, firm front side, not to an open front side. Okay, when you do that, you open up your hip. Okay, this hip up here opens up at this angle here. See how your body's turned this way? Instead of being like this, you're like this. And that makes it hard to hit balls in the outside half of home plate. Okay, so we got to make sure we get that corrected. Okay, let's talk about your swing plane, your angle of attack to the baseball. Boy, I wouldn't change that at all. That's really good. You're out in front a little bit, but boy, oh boy, that's a good look for a swing angle. Swing plane and stuff. That looks really good, Garrett. So let's talk about, I'm not going to even talk about that because it's so good. You come down, you're in good shape here. Come down at a good downward angle. You go right from there to getting level. You're level through the baseball, so that's good. Let's talk about your position at contact. We're going to draw some lines here about some of your angles. You're a bit out in front, and that's why the arm's not bent the way it should be. You're a little extended already. Okay, let that ball get back a little farther. Your right arm's in good shape there. Your back leg is good. Your back foot is good. Even your front leg, the angle of your front leg with a little bend in it's pretty good. The only bad angle I see here is the angle of your front foot. Okay, if that was this way, boy oh boy, we'd be singing your praises. Okay, that'd be a good look right there. Okay, so yeah, you got to stride to that foot. Everything else is really good. Okay, let's talk about your lower half. How do we get our lower half involved in our swing? The way we do it is by driving this knee down into the inside of your front foot. Okay? The amount of force you can produce that way is based upon where your back foot is right there, and it's in good shape for being able to drive down pretty good. Now the way we create force is by creating resistance, you pushing down against your foot, and your foot, even though it wants to roll over, even though it wants to slide open, stays closed and on the ground. That creates resistance. Resistance creates energy. Energy creates bat speed. Bat speed creates more power. So you got to capture that energy you're using in your front leg and drive it down to the inside of that front foot, and don't let it escape out the front end of your swing. Okay? Don't let it escape out the front end of your swing. Then you can really put a charge into a baseball. Okay? But I love your swing plane's really good. Okay? Now let's talk about one thing before we move on to your finish, Garrett. Okay? And that's, oops, let's go backwards here. Okay? In a perfect world, Garrett, this is where I'd have you be at contact with your chest. Right there. That's where you should be facing that contact, and not there. I know it's only one click, but right now your chest is facing towards the shortstop, and that's where it should be facing, not towards the pitcher like it is now. Okay? You'll be a lot better off if you keep using your hands to hit with and not trying to create more bat speed with your upper body. Okay? Okay, let's look at another swing here and see how consistent you are. Whoops. Okay, don't much care for your finish. Okay, so you're in pretty good shape here. Okay, now you got to transfer your weight forward and keep going forward. Okay, right now your back should not cross my yellow line. You should be going forward now. You can see you're pushing back. Okay, when you push back, Garrett, you get no extension. You cut your swing off. Your hands go directly to right field, and so you don't get that extension you need in order to really drive a baseball over somebody's head. Okay? So that's critical. Got to transfer that weight. Don't get stuck on your backside. Okay? Let's look again here. Load, stride. That foot comes down, it's wide open. Wide open. So now any energy you create with your back knee now, you drive it down, is just getting flushed out the front end of your swing. See, now you're pushing backwards. Okay? You should stay right there. Okay, not as bad that time, but it's something to be aware of. You want to make sure you transfer your weight forward, okay? So, setup-wise, you're okay. Swing plane is great. Your position of contact's pretty good except for your back toe. Okay, got to make sure you stay on the ball of your foot. Lower half's in good shape. Just make sure you keep that front foot closed. And make sure you transfer your weight on your finish. Okay, Garrett, have a great rest of your summer, buddy. Thanks for coming to ABC Baseball Camps.